What's poppin' T Squad? It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with tonight's All Tea, All Shade, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 12 Reunion, Part 1. Part 1 did not disappoint. It was excellent. I give it an A. We're not going to even skip over there. We're going to hit that right from the jump. Also, by the way, happy Mother's Day to all of my T Squad members out there. I hope you all had a joyous, restful, happy day. Shout out to all the mamas out there, especially the single ones, not to show, whatever slight to you married bitches, but you single bitches, y'all all right with me. All right, so let's get into the fashions, honey. Okay, and I got some behind the scenes tea for you guys. Let me get to the behind the scenes tea. So the season 12 virtual reunion part 1 through 3 official descriptions was leaked. So it broke down what we're going to expect to see in each episode, and this was not nothing that somebody made up. This is the actual description because everything that happened in tonight's episode is what they broke down on this sheet. So next week we can be expecting Kenya and Portia discuss where their friendship went wrong, which leads to a spicy exchange between Kenya and Nene. The ladies open up about their past relationship struggles, and Eva breaks down while talking about her journey with her daughter. Portia and Eva have a heated exchange when Portia calls Eva out for being a shady friend. Nene goes missing, leaving Andy and the ladies to wonder if she'll return to defend herself. And then on part 3, which were on May 24th, the ladies clear the air surrounding the cookie lady, and Cynthia and Eva each speak their mind on the situation. Cynthia and Kenya examine their friendship and decide if they can move past the misunderstanding surrounding their friendship. Giovanna makes an appearance to clear her name and makes a shocking claim that leaves the ladies speechless, child. Speechless. And also in Real Housewives of Potomac news, I'm giving you the Potomac tea because letting you all know behind the scenes tea will be gone for the next 3 weeks until the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion stop airing, because this is going to be too much for me to be filming on a Sunday. I'm already filming 3 shows. Adding the 4th one is just too much. So behind the scenes tea will be back once the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunions go off. So here is some behind the scenes tea, however, on Real Housewives of Potomac. So Ashley Darby's husband was caught in the bed with another woman, and we have the visuals. Here it is. Here it go.
No, I'm doing it. You is a businessman, so yeah, I have a reason to be like this right now. Had I known this, I wouldn't even be saying. I know. Yeah, because you needed a room.
Why are you still in the house?
We can't go to your house.
Why can't we go to the house? You said you was right next to it.
I just said, we can't go to your house.
I got you. She got people in your house.
Well, there you go, honey. But it seems like Ashley don't give a damn. She got her baby and she getting her paternity money and all that other bullshit that she asked for. So she don't give a motherfucking damn. But yeah, shout out to the T Squad member who sent me that. I forgot who sent that to me, but thank you for sending me that tea, honey. Okay, now let's get into the fashions from tonight's episode, because you only got to see them from the waist up. So here's Portia's look. It's white, so hopefully it'll show up on camera. She had the tiara with the weave, with the bustier. She had a very pajama-y bedtime look going on. Here's Candy's ensemble. She had on a little white jumpsuit with the mesh detailing between the boobs and the extravagant over-detailed shoulder with the tousled hair. Cynthia gave us soulful Grecian goddess, honey. She gave us a little bit of Whitney Donna Summers. Loved it. Here is Kenya's look. Kenya's was very hip chic, one-shouldered, one sleeve, sequin little number. Cute. Here is Tanya's. She looked like it was a Halston dress, but it wasn't. But it was everything. It was so old school Hollywood. Loved her dress immensely. Here is Eva's jumpsuit. Really cute, short hair, boobs, big earrings. Loved it. And here is Marlo's look. It was very uptown New York, Mary J. Blige. It was doing a lot. And Nene, however, didn't post her look, so I didn't have a shot of Nene's. So as far as it goes, we do best hair, best makeup. best outfit, best overall look. So for me, worst hair, best hair goes to Cynthia. Loved Cynthia's hair. When I initially showed it to y'all a few weeks back, I didn't know how I felt about it, but when I saw the whole look come together, it was perfect. It was older, it was sophisticated, but it was beautiful. The curls were tight and gorgeous. I love that fro. I love the color combination of the browns with the blondes. I just loved it. It framed her face perfectly. Worst hair, Candy. She admitted that she did her own hair and makeup tonight because of quarantine. I just didn't really like the look. It looked like she did it herself, to be honest with you. The curls was too fat. I just didn't like it. But for her to have done it on her own, she did a decent enough job. Best makeup, Cynthia's makeup was everything. It was a really beautiful, soft, bronzy brown beat. Portia's makeup was really cute. It was a brown, dramatic, winged, very thick lash. I don't really like her lashes, but I like the overall brown, dramatic look. And Eva's was very soft and beautiful as well. Worst makeup, Candy. Like I said, she did her own makeup. It was that white shadow with the little frosted pink lip. Ugh. And then I didn't like Tanya's makeup, especially when she got on camera. That face was too harsh. It was too dramatic, and it did not complement the dress at all. She needed something very soft to go with how white and pristine that dress was. I just felt like her makeup was just too intense for it to be filmed in the daytime. That daytime lighting was hitting it, and then she had that ring light, which is very like stark. It wasn't a warmth to it. It just didn't translate. Best outfit. Cynthia loved that Grecian goddess dress with that split with the arm with the strap detail. It was gorgeous with the chiffon. It was stunning. Tanya's dress, like I said, it gave me Halston. It gave me Marlena Dietrich. It gave me old Hollywood glamour. I loved everything about it. Worst outfit, Nene's. Remember, she said that she had to hurry up and change because she saw everybody else had on white, even though she knew they was going to be dressed in white weeks before, but I digress. It was way too much titty. It looked thrown together. It just was Also, I did not like Portia's outfit. It just looked cheap and thrown together, to be honest with you. Best overall look from head to toe, Eva. Loved Eva's short hair, the earrings, the jumpsuit. Loved everything. It was perfectly coordinated. And Cynthia's look was beautiful from head to toe. She was giving me Whitney came out the grave tease. Worst overall look, Marlo. It was so gaudy, so ghetto. It was just one designer stacked on the other, the braids, the boobs, the vest, the sleeves, the this, the that, the bracelet. It was just too much going on all at once. So those are my fashion breakdowns. Let me know who you like down below in the comment section. Now let's start the review, honey. So Cynthia want to know if she's a punk or is she a horrible person, because you know that's what Nene had to say about her. She want to know how can she be both, child. So Nene said, I actually like Ken. When they get on, Kenya versus Ken, she said, I actually like Ken. I think she's the better person. Ken shuts the fuck up. And Ken say, well, maybe Nene needs to be more like Ken. Nene say, Nene is more like Ken. Nene coming to get in that ass. I was like, I can't stand that old bitch, but she do be giving you some good reads. So Nene calls her a bitch, and I'm like, why is you calling this girl a bitch? And Kenya even says, 1 minute in, I'm already being called a bitch. We're ahead of schedule. I like that she made a joke out of it. It was hilarious. Nene say, you gonna be called a bitch every time I see you. If you fuck with me, Nene always wins. And I was like, okay, remember you said that. Nene always win. But Nene was the one on goddamn social media last week talking about you needed to seek counseling because it was so traumatic for you going to this reunion. But Nene always win. You cashed a check that your ass couldn't cash. You deposited a check your ass couldn't cash. I'm going to get these analogies right. 1 week. So Portia keep giving Kenya the side eye. Did you peep that? And I was like, you just looking for a reason to have a problem with Kenya. Kenya ain't did shit to your ass all season, but you done drank the Kool-Aid, the strawberry Kool-Aid, the cherry Kool-Aid, limeade over there at Nene house. So you just back hating Kenya all of a sudden when she ain't did shit to your ass all fucking season. All fucking season, she did nothing to you, but she just want to have a problem with her. So Kenya's segment comes up, the whole situation with her and Mark. She says that she and Mark are in counseling and he's fighting for his family. She blocked him and he started sending emails and asking to speak to her. A viewer asked her, now that they know Mark was cheating, how would she feel if Tanya brought that woman around her and the other ladies? Ken said, old girlfriend texted him and basically asked, could she be his hoe? And to me, he responded in a way that would have completely shut her down. And I was upset by that. She really didn't give a definitive answer like, oh, that would bother me or whatever the case may be. But Tanya would have had every right to do it if she would have done it. So a viewer asked her how he treats her behind closed doors after we saw how he chastised her in public. Kenya says, if things happen and I don't like it, I address it after the camera stopped rolling. Which is probably something that I would do if I was in that situation where me and my husband was on a reality television. He kind of did something out of pocket. I wouldn't necessarily go in, but I would say something in that moment just to address it, but I wouldn't go in like I probably would until the cameras goes off because I got a mouth and I will be divorced by the time I got done with that nigga. So Andy say, I view you as such a strong woman, and to see someone speaking to you this way was sad for me. Ken chokes up and says, when it comes to my family, when it comes to someone I really love, I'm not a fighter like that. When it comes to people I know don't care about me, yeah, I'm going to fight them all day long. And I can understand where she's coming from with that instance. Kenya, like I said so many times, she just wants to be loved so bad. So, of course, when she finds somebody that she feels as though cares about her or has her back, she's going to fight for that. She's going to go hard for it, even at the detriment of her own, happiness. So she's asked about all the comments she's made about other castmates' marriages over the years and her troubles with Mark being karma. And I'm glad this was asked because everybody on social media, it's karma that she going through what she going through. Very well may be, but let's not act like all of these hoes have talked about each other's marriages. So everything that they going through is karma as well. Everything Portia going through karma. Everything Nene going through karma. Everything Candy going through karma. Everybody has talked about everybody fucking marriage. So Kenya ain't no fucking rarity that she gonna get it more than she got it from anybody else. Like the fuck. So and to be honest with you, all their marriage is fucked up. Ain't none of these hoes got no picture perfect motherfucking relationship. And the shit that she said, like she said, motherfuckers talked about me, so I'm gonna say something back. The fuck? So Ken say, you would have to ask that fan about what about the things they've said about me and my relationship. So Portia jumps in, she been waiting. So she said, I've never spoken on your relationship. Ken said, you said no man would ever want me or have me. Portia said, you call me names as well. Ken said, we don't have to revisit the past. This is once again, Ken now he was trying to go there with this girl. I felt like when Ken really came into this season trying to be genuine with Portia and not trying to have no beef with her. But like I said, Portia done drank the Kool-Aid and let Nene all up in her ear. She done just chose sides and she just chose the wrong side, to be honest with you. Portia said, let's be clear. You talked about my ex-husband and said I was his beard. I'm like, why is this being brought up? Why? So Ken said, you said it too. You said when he gave you your dress back, it was like from one queen to another. And you also alleged that he hit you too, Portia. So stop it. Baby, Portia didn't have shit to say on that. She was on mute when it came to that part. So she had to bypass that because she had been read the truth and read her Miranda rights. So Portia said, we're talking about you and what you have said about me. Ken said, but you're making it about you. Portia said, don't play the victim. Try to make me look bad. Ken said, you already made yourself look bad. Portia said, accept your past. Accept your past. What's like the fuck is going on here? So Nene said she did speak on people's relationships. Ken said, I don't think it had anything to do with karma and them more so in them being long distance and having to learn how to love one another. And I so was happy that Kenya finally has somebody to have her back. This was the first reunion where Kenya has not had to fight alone. I was so happy about that because for years they have ganged up on that girl. I was so happy to see Candy have her back, and have Eva have her back. Of course, Cynthia didn't really say much or nothing, which gets on my fucking nerves. So Andy brings up the TMZ interview where, Kenya said what she said about Nene. And he says, and Nene saying to Wendy that she didn't have her own egg to have Brooklyn, which I said on that episode, that was some trifling shit to say about anybody's children or fertility issues. Eva says that was so disgusting. Andy said, do you regret saying it? And Nene says no. Of course she don't regret it, but she the main person talking about, so we kids are off limits. I would never say nothing about nobody kids. She said, I've been called bipolar and I don't see anyone apologizing for that. You're not a kid, bitch. You're an old ass woman. Y'all talk back and forth about each other, but she's never attacked your children. And Eva say, that is so becoming of a grandmother. I damn near died when she said that. Nene say, this ain't your fight. You just trying to turn that plum into a peach. Eva say, the first time you ever saw a camera, I was already on one. I was on the red carpet. You was trying to get on. Nene say, nobody cares about the red carpet 17 years ago. You ain't saved $17. You was broke when you came to Atlanta. All you can talk about is top model, and that was the last time you was on top. And I was like, well, goddamn, she decimated Eva. Nene 1, Eva 0. So they argue and Andy puts their asses on mute, and I was like, if only he had a mute button when they was live. So Kenya say, this is why people accuse Nene of being bipolar. She made the Buffalo comment, and I said kids are off limits. That's why I was so upset. That girl over there, when they started calling Nene that girl over there, I holler because Nene was so bothered by that shit. Every time they said it, she looked like she was about to cry. Eva said, that's what Wendy calls her. Kenya says, things that I have told that girl over there many times about her child, I never brought it to light. And she's talking about the little badass one, that Bryce one. I think that's the oldest one, that little ugly one. Well, both of them ain't that attractive. But the little ugly one that got all these goddamn kids. All Nene baby could do was just sit there and turn her head. She was so goddamn disrupted, honey. So Kenya said, I was a loyal friend. She talks about Brooklyn looking like Mark. Thank you, God. She does look like Mark. But we all know one thing, that her kids are her kids because they look exactly like her. Now let's move along. Baby, Kenya got that ass real quick with the quickness. She basically said they look just like your ugly ass. Because Nene is not cute. Eva said, touche. Child, Nene about had an aneurysm. Nene said, my face is gorgeous and you mad. Lies. Kenya said, I'm so flawless. Portia said, you wish you were, Nene said, you wish you were flawless. Kenya said, you over there looking like a white woman in drag. Shut the hell up. Nene said, your body is back botched, bitch. Botch booty, bitch. And Kenya hit her with a one-hitter quitter. She said, I don't know if I'm looking at the Real Housewives reunion or a scene for white chicks. Baby, Mike dropped there. Kenya 1, Nene 0. Bitch, Kenya got Nene ass together. She made up for the Greece trip. She had to come and redeem herself. So Andy say, when Sheree brought up your kids, you were very upset and said they were off limits. Why are you going after her kid, Nene? Exactly. And Nene say, I heard it. They've repeated things as well. Ken said, I've never said anything about your children or anybody else's children on this show. Nene say, fuck with me and I have more to say. Even say, you ain't had shit to say in 6 months. I was like, Eva 1, Nene 1. Nene said, you in my house, bitch. Ken said, you got evicted, struggle housewife. So Eva said, what happened to your multiple foreclosures? Nene said, I've never had a foreclosure because I've never purchased a home before. Portia jumps in like, okay, bitch, okay, Eva, and we all got a house, like, ooh wee. And Eva say, and y'all older than me too. And I was like, I need for Eva to stop this conversation like she's so motherfucking young. Bitch, you like 33. Bitch, you old. Like, you ain't doing nothing that a 33-year-old shouldn't have done. If you want to talk about a young bitch, I was 25 when I got my first house. So, like, have several. Like, calm down. So, Portia said, girl, you are not a spring chicken. Eva said, hey, you are an aged hen. I was like, come on, Eva. All right, Eva got 2 points. Portia said, girl, them titties are aged hen. They're social distancing. Baby, I about fell out this bed. I was like, Portia, 3. She got 2 points for that one. She said, bitch, don't come for me. Andy brings up Nene telling Wendy Kenya isn't legally married and asks, is she? Kenya said, I am legally married. And Andy said, Nene, do you care? And she shake her head no, because of course she was doing the most and didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. Kenya said she's talked about it in every interview. I don't understand why she don't care now. And she then shows her marriage certificate to prove that she is married to shut all the haters down. And Cynthia say Nene implied that I was in a fake relationship with Mike. Nene denies it. And then they all start going in on her. Nene say, what we not finna do, what we not finna do, all y'all not gonna direct shit to me. And I was like, so they can't say shit to you, but you and Portia can say what y'all want to say to people. Girl, the audacity, the caucasity, because Nene was sitting up there looking like a light-skinned white black woman up here and a dark-skinned black woman from down here. Her makeup was atrocious. So, Portia say, I'm sorry. Nene then gets mad, honey, and closes her screen. She didn't want to hear it. She wanted to go back and forth. She closed her screen. So everything that B. Scott said in his leak before the reunion aired was true. He said Nene was going to walk away several times, and at one point she's going to leave and not come back. So Kenya say, you know, you need to come back. You weren't in that many episodes. You know, you need them checks, girl. And I was like, Kenya 5, Nene 0. So Eva said she can't stand that old bitch. So Tanya and Marlo join the conversation. Nene comes back and says she had to go pee and change her tampon. No, the television didn't fucking freeze. I was disgusted. Bitch, you ain't seen a tampon since I saw a tampon. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. So Eva is confronted on what she said about Portia's C-section scar and PJ looking like Dennis with a bow. She admits that she forgot what the fuck she said, but she's staying on whatever she said. Portia say, let me tell you about this raggedy asshole down bottom. You help bottom barrel bitches, and then they talk about your child. And I was like, she didn't talk about your child. She stated the fact. She looked like Dennis with a bow. She do look like Dennis with a bow. You seem to be mad because you fucked the ugly nigga and had a baby about and they came out looking like exactly like him. So when somebody say she look like her daddy, you equate that with your baby is ugly. That got to do with you and not with me. Did nobody tell you to fuck that ugly ass nigga and procreate with him? Yeah. So Eva say no one talked about your child. Nene said she looked like him 5 times, and she does. And I was like, exactly, because when Nene said it, you ain't had nothing to say then. Get out of here. So she said the question is, why are you bothered? Portia said, I would never forgive you for speaking on my child. I was like, but you wanted Kenya to forgive Nene for the shit she said. You're a big ass contradiction, Portia. You're a big ass fucking contradiction. So Portia said, I will whoop you upside your head when it comes to my child. You gonna say she looked like Dennis with a bow. Your baby is a clone with a bib. So Eva say she do look like Dennis with a bow. Portia said, you look like a thumb with lips on it. I will virtually kick your ass. It's like Portia was on a roll, bitch. And y'all know I'm back to not liking her, but I can say her and Kenya had the one-liners tonight. Her and Kenya had the one-liners, bitch. Because I was like, Eva look like a thumb with lips. Jesus Christ, she do. She looked just like them thumbs, them little hands that used to be on Spy Kids, the movie Spy Kids, them little fingers. I was like, oh my gosh, she like a beautiful ass finger. So Andy brings up Eva saying nappy headed. Eva says, I'm a black woman, so no one can tell me how to speak on my culture. And this is where Kenya steps in, and I love what Kenya had to say to her. And she came to her in a respectful way and gave her a lesson. She said, here's the problem with that. You being a light woman with straight hair and light eyes and is as gorgeous as they come, it's difficult for a woman that is like me, that is brown and has textured hair like me, accept that as not being offensive. I don't think you meant it in that way. You just have to be sensitive when making remarks like that. And I understood exactly where she was coming from. I personally don't think Eva light skinned. Eva is brown skinned to me. She like a caramel color. She not light skinned. Light skinned to me is Tanya, Giselle, Robin. That's light skinned to me. But everybody got their own version of what's light skin, brown skin, dark skin, all that extra shit. I personally didn't take no offense to what she was saying when she said nappy head because she a black girl like everybody else. But when you really dig deep into the semantics of it, because she does have a straighter texture hair and she does have, different color eyes, I guess that would offend other people. But I honestly don't feel like she was being some type of way when she called them nappy head. I just thought that was some bullshit that all black people say. But folks are gonna take with it and run it because it was on national television. So Nene is asked about the status of her and Wendy's relationship. Nene said, "I assume we're in a neutral place." Ken said, "I don't think that is a real friendship. I think they both are not being genuine and honest with each other." She talked about her like a dog. She doesn't think anything of Nene. And baby, Nene just sat there like a wounded bird because she knew everything they were saying was true, and she couldn't argue that shit. She couldn't fight it. She sat there like a wounded fucking bird. Tanya said, "I don't think it was that deep." And I was like, "Shut up, Tanya. Like, shut up." Like, Tanya now irks my fucking soul. Shut up. You want to be so team Portia, team Nene, and you making yourself look like a fucking idiot. Even Candy was like, "Did you watch it?" Like, she said she was an over there person. Would you want your friend to say that about you? The fuck? And she tells me, no, I didn't really think it was that bad. I'm like, shut up, Jay Leno with that chin. So Candy said, I feel like Nene is very strategic with her friendship. If anybody else would talk shit about Nene like that, she would have went in. But Wendy is very beneficial as her friend. She's on a major platform, so she can feed her information. It's easy to see why she doesn't want that friendship to go under the bridge. And it was everything that I said to y'all when the shit happened. Duh, she don't want to ruin their friendship because, like I said, Wendy is higher up. She has more clout, more pull in the industry, and she didn't want to ruffle those feathers. Because if it was anybody else, she would have went in and fucking let have. But I feel like they shared secrets, and she don't want Wendy to be able to spill her tea. And she, like I said, she want to keep that connect. She liked being Wendy's friend. She loved that shit. So Andy asks Nene how she feels. Nene say, when Wendy and I got back together, I told her if anything happens, I'm going to come to you. I'm not going on social media. I'm not going to discuss our relationship amongst these girls. But I was like, you can discuss them though to her on camera. Make it make sense, Jesus. Make it make sense. But okay. So Ken say, you're a nobody, untalented person. Yeah, you need Wendy. Hollywood ain't calling. And they sure the fuck ain't. It's a reason why it's a reason why Nene ain't been on no television shows since the new normal in Glee. Don't nobody want to work with her. So Andy asks Ken, does she think Nene's apologies were sincere? She says no. Portia said, what would make it any more sincere? We saw you apologize to me and it wasn't sincere. The fuck are you talking about? Okay, Portia. She said, then you went on the after show and said our friendship was fake and where are your receipts? Ken said she called me and Cynthia on the phone and told us that this is what Ken's receipts were. She said years ago, Nene called her and Cynthia on the phone and said, did y'all see the news today? Did y'all see that Portia doing Celebrity Apprentice? Y'all over here thinking she done, but she over there making moves. What we gonna do about this? Nene and Portia was just looking while she was talking. And you can tell by the looks on their face. If y'all watch it again, when Ken said that shit, you could tell she wasn't lying because Nene's face was looking like this bitch telling it. And you can tell Portia was looking like this bitch was saying this about me. Oh, okay, but I gotta continue on with this stupid ass alliance. But okay. Girl, you can tell that the shit was true. So Nene say, shut up, bitch. And that's how you knew it was the truth. Because she didn't say it was a lie or nothing. Her response was, shut up, bitch. So Portia brings up her receipts and says it's a text conversation between her and Kenya where Kenya was going in on Cynthia last year. Now, this is my thing. I don't believe shit that Portia got to say. I don't think that Kenya would be that damn dumb to talk shit about Cynthia to push up all damn people that she know good and goddamn well don't really fuck with her like that, and there was a good opportunity or the good possibility that they was gonna fall out again. I would be very shocked next week if she actually does have any type of receipt, and judging by the trailer, it don't look like it was gonna be nothing of how she hyped it up to be. I don't see Kenya being that goddamn stupid at all, and if anything, I see her planning some information, and her and Cynthia went in on the shit like, girl, we gonna tell her that I don't like you or some shit to see. And so when we fall out, see if she gonna bring the shit up or whatever. But you know, they already in on the shit. I just don't even see Ken being that damn dumb. So Candy said the only reason I'm sorry. So Andy tells Portia to text him and Cynthia the receipts. So Candy said the only reason I had a reaction to Portia and Nene making up was because she was saying, my life is so hard without you. Portia says, you know, when I said it was hard without you, I meant because when I was pregnant in the height of our issues, that's when I knew Nene would have been there for me the most. I swear this girl is a walking idiot. She's a walking dumb. Candy say, but been there for you the most. That's when she dogged you the most, knowing you were pregnant. Like, does the train not shoot you on the tracks? Like, the fuck are you talking about, Portia? Nene say, no, I did not. And Eva say, you sent that girl a whole cease and desist while pregnant. Nene say, they are haters. They all start arguing and shit, and the shit go off that way with everybody arguing. Child, it was a shit show. It was a great shit show. I'm going to watch that shit again. I think the MVPs of part one goes to Portia and Kenya with the reads. more so Portia, because Portia's shit was funny as hell, but Kenya was right up there with her. Nene was in the deep end of the pool. She was swimming, but that bitch wasn't making no goddamn waves. She came thinking she was about to ambush everybody and got ambushed. The shit was funny as hell. Tanya can go. I'm over Tanya. She's an idiot. I don't have anything for her. Cynthia was just sitting there looking pretty, being neutral like a dummy. Like I said, I'm loving Team Candy, Eva and Kenya, loving that shit. I feel like Portia chose sides and she shows the wrong side again, as always. She's an idiot. This beef that she has with Kenya is so one-sided because Kenya did not come into this season trying to be for her and still ain't trying to be for her, but she just want to have a problem with her because Nene got a problem with her. And I was so happy that everybody on social media was calling her stupid. So stupid, because she is. But anywho, let me know what y'all think down below in the comment section about tonight's reunion. Let me give y'all a PSA once again. Don't come for me and my goddamn opinions. This is my opinion, my motherfucking channel. I feel how I fucking feel. It's a reality show. I don't give a fuck about these hoes. Say how you feel about these hoes, not about how the fuck I feel. And if you do come for me in the motherfucking comment section, you will get blocked. Blocked, bitch. Ain't nobody got time for you hoes to be going 10 and going ham over bitches you ain't never met and don't give a fuck about you. Get a life, bitch, because I got one and edges. Love ya. Bye.